2012, Pussy Riot stormed the Cathedral of the Savior in Moscow. Described for the visually impaired. Describe. The image presents a group of 4 individuals performing in an ecclesiastical setting, presumably within a church, given the presence of an iconostasis, which is a wall of religious paintings and icons in the background. The iconostasis is ornate, gilded, and features traditional religious imagery, indicative of an Orthodox Christian setting. The performers are clad in brightly colored garments, reds, blues, and greens, and wear balaclavas that cover their faces, leaving only their eyes visible. They are captured mid-dance with dynamic gestures and poses that convey a sense of movement and perhaps protest or defiance. The use of a sacred space for a performance that includes covering the face contradicts the usual norms of religious sanctity and visibility within such contexts. The flooring appears to be a richly patterned carpet, which adds to the lavishness of the surroundings. The performer's attire contrasts with the solemnity of the space. Their dresses are more casual, which, along with their masks, adds an element of anonymity and uniformity. There is a piano to the left side of the frame, suggesting the presence of music as part of the performance, although it is not being used at the moment. The lighting seems to be ambient, likely from the interior illumination of the church, casting soft shadows behind the figures and highlighting the golden tones of the iconostasis. Context. The performance taking place in the church setting, with masked individuals in a sacred space, might be reminiscent of activist art performances, aiming to challenge traditional power structures and provoke thought on contemporary issues. The use of balaclavas is reminiscent of the activist art group Pussy Riot, known for their punk-style protests against political issues in Russia, often in unexpected places, including churches, which has historically led to arrests and charges against them. This form of performance art can be seen as part of a broader tradition of socially engaged art that blends art with activism, often characterized by its use in political and social commentary. The decision to stage a performance in a church brings to mind the history of religious art and the shifts in its role and reception over time. Historically, art has been used within religious contexts to instruct and inspire the faithful and to glorify religious figures and narratives. However, contemporary performances like the one depicted can repurpose these spaces for secular and critical discourse, perhaps questioning the role of religion in public life or the intersection of faith and individual rights. This resonates with broader movements in modern and contemporary art that seek to break down barriers between art and life, and to use art as a means of engaging with and commenting on real-world issues. For art lovers, by art lovers, share and follow. Art for Blind ChatGTP AI for the visually impaired and all art lovers